Welcome back everyone, N55 Mars, and as requested, the famous build update. So a little life update to share, and then let's get right into it. So as much requested, a lot of comments on Instagram and Facebook, and wanted a full build breakdown and walkthrough. Not, let's say, some special fancy guy in Canada, Ontario, running the full frame turbo on N55. Not very common, damn bugs. But yes, I do have that on my car. So short little life update. As you see, the garage looks a little different. I have moved from my previous location. So still in the process of moving. As you can see, probably a lot of stuff around on the side of the shots of the camera. I have you guys on the stand. So working on that, getting this very organized and very, very nice workspace for me. As you know, a lot of stuff is done in my car myself, so I will not let this garage go down in vain. Secondly, I am having a baby. So thank you. Due in November. So the videos and stuff might be a little slower. I know it was never really the fastest one anyways to start with, let's be real. But the car is pretty much done to where I want it to be. So I'm going to start to roll into a little bit more POVs and drive with me's and different experiences with the cars. Because as we know, I am running that big boost kit. There's not much to go beyond that, and have some fueling upgrades I'll share as well. So it's not like I'm going to be running a crazy top mount or building the motor unless something unforeseen happens. So this is the build, this is the car, and personally, I am really, really, really happy with it. So without further ado, I'll take you guys off the stand, put you on the gimbal, and give you a full walkthrough of both the interior, exterior, and of course, all the goodies underneath the engine bay. So let's get right to it. Okay, I have everyone on the gimbal. I am trying the new mic. It's a Synco P2X. I hope it's not too bad. I feel like I sound stuffy on this, but I'm not, but my girlfriend thinks otherwise. So anyways, we'll start with the exterior, not necessarily performance mods, but the aesthetic mod. So we have, I made a video on this before already. I'll drop all the links and screenshots as I'm kind of going through. This is a G80 F90 style spoiler, just 3M tape. This is the real carbon. I got this from Racing Bees. Once again, this was the one of one I've showed you guys. These are the LCI F90 taillights as well. Both inner and outer, they are sequential. And the blacked out taillights. An old acquaintance that just did some carbon piece and overlays, but this is the OEM emblem, so there's nothing to be concerned there. This is our M Performance custom red carbon fiber exhaust tips with some rear bumper extensions. Don't remember the style, these are also real carbon. Car is nice and dirty for you guys, real action. These actually didn't fit, and I kind of try to sell them because you can see the diffuser there has to stick through. I tried to sell them, I only got a bunch of low balls, so I just bored one day, chopped them up, and sort of made them fit. It is what it is. So here is the Rainlight carbon diffuser, also real as well. As you know, I'm not afraid to admit what's real, what's fake. So my side skirt extensions, these are also real carbon fiber. I forget these styles, forgive me. I've been doing a lot of mods to this car, as you can tell. As you know, or may not know, I started my own brand, Northern Forge Wheels. So these are a different set of wheels from my last video when I just showed some street driving. These are the STO1s. Some of y'all may know I'm an engineer, so I designed and engineered these myself. To kind of replicate, it's supposed to be like almost like a two-piece style in brush gold. When I first got these wheels, I was very unsure how they would be, but I personally love them. They are sitting on Continental DWS06 Plus. I drove these when these tires first ever came out, the DWS06, on my 2009 Corolla. I'll pop a video so you guys know what I'm referring to. But I love them tires. These tires last very, very long, so I'm hoping to get the same performance out of this. I do have the adaptive suspension, M Sport suspension, with Eibach rear-wheel drive springs. Even though I'm X-Drive, rear-wheel drive springs. Brakes are the factory M Performance brakes, so it's the same ones for the M3, just a slightly smaller front rotor, and these are Transit Auto slotted rotors. I know brakes you shouldn't cheap out on, but honestly, I've always found good or cheap brakes, mostly more expensive brakes. Like I ran Brembo pads, StopTech pads, Brembo rotors, I apologize, and they warp. So I don't know, it's the way I'm driving, my pulls and slowing down to get my logs, but I find they all warped, so I didn't want to go too crazy on the price, but I did do a slotted drilled, which are non-directional, by the way. My friend had to tell me that.
So moved around to the exteriors. If anyone wants to know nothing, this is from the factory in Canada. This M badge on the fender is from the factory. We have the pesky fly and the real carbon fiber M style mirror caps. The sunroof and as well a real carbon fiber shark fin. This is starting to yellow-ish. I got this quite some years ago, but it's not the worst, so I'll keep it with you. Once again, slotted Jolt rotors, STO ones. Wheel specs, I guess I should share, are 19 by 9.5, ET 25? ET 35, I apologize. And 19 by 10.5, ET 25 in the rear. So 275, 30, 19 out back, and 235, 35, 19 up front, keeps it X-Drive compatible. Going over to the front, as you guys will probably see, I used to have a sexy lip here. I was on the racetrack actually, see if I can find a video to insert you guys, and the first run, it blew off. I did some pulls before, a lot faster than the speed I was out on the racetrack. It was an airstrip event, but it did blow off. However, I'm just running now like the regular cheap Amazon black fangs. I always had it because I had some bumper peel, but some OGs like Big F30, they had that style. So shout out to them. I honestly kind of dig it. As you know, I like switching up the looks of my car very frequently. So these are, I guess, some carbon fiber look ducts. These are fake. The one shop I got my bumper repainted at, they silicone glued the M Performance, the fake M Performance lip I had back then. So I believe these are probably done the same thing, and I don't want to rip these up and peel the bumper paint off, so that's why I kind of just left it there for now. Here are the M3, M4 double slack carbon grille. These are stock lights. I believe these are the xenon with the yellow angel eyes. I'll get a walkthrough with the video with the lights on at the end of the video. Once again, little carbon fiber looking overlays on the BMW logo. And of course, the biggest carbon fiber piece I have is my full carbon, I guess half, the top is carbon, the bottom is fiberglass, GTS style hood. I personally love it. The fitment isn't the greatest, but that's all carbon parts, so all skinned. So, but honestly, this vent, I believe, helps. I'm pretty sure every time I stop after I have a drive, I feel heat radiating out of here. The power hub looks sexy, and I think at this moment, I have currently deserved the power pump. These are Aero Catch flush mount style hood mounts. I just pop the hood when I'm ready to go in the hood to make it easier for you guys. So that is the way the car currently looks. Like I said, I know I'm in my garage, so it's not the easiest to get the most zoomed out pics, but hey, I keep it to you real, I keep it to you raw. Here's my car. Dirty, it needs a wash, but as you can see, I have no hose. So let's get right into the engine bay. Okay, moving over to the engine bay, what everyone wants to see. Let me hold this with my head real quick while I get my quick release propper on. This is, look at this, no editing. There we go. So, there's the money shot. I know, forgive me, the lighting is atrocious in the garage, the flash on the phone, but I promise you, I will be addressing that as well. So, kind of working towards, I guess, I don't know where to start, but Megan Racing, this is just polished. Back in the day, I painted this to match that kind of the red theme. As you can tell, it goes well quite nicely. This is the Turner Motorsports carbon fiber half engine cover. I did scuff it up a little bit when I did the install of the, as you can see here on the hood. As like I said, on the side is fiberglass. Getting into the money is the Big Boost 3.3 plus kit. It's hard to get a good shot down there. But yes, it's a 61-64 ball bearing, master power. So it's a good back end to kind of help with the back pressure. Good front end, is quite responsive. I think it wakes up around 3350 and kind of gets on it and builds boosts around 3650, 3750, which is what you need in a manual. I can't just hit the paddle a million times and it won't just gear down. I have to do it myself. So I like a nice punchy responsive turbo, and I'm not going for 1,000 horsepower. So that's there with this is a tile replica just off of Amazon. It's not a wastegate. It does not need to be expensive. Don't want anyone to tell you any differently. That's teed off from the underside of the manifold. You can see the line. Can't really see the line, but that's all it is, just some vinyl tubing. It is what it is. Upgraded U-pipe from Boost 5 back in the day. Someone on the Facebook forums had it, then never installed it on the car, so he just sold it to me, thank goodness, because the OG U-pipe was absolutely horrendous. How many leaks I had with that, but regardless, that is here now. As you can see as well, there's no intake. This is a mathless tune by, was not sponsored or anything. He's been tuning my car through the ups and downs, so I recommend it wholeheartedly. This was my dress-up kit I put together myself, stainless steel countersunk bolts with, you see here, I put this kit together myself. I did not buy it from any website or nothing, but I like the way it looks, and funny enough, the hood latches come with the anodized red, so it ties in quite nicely. Intercooler wise, I am running a Evolution Raceworks in black anodized. I think it's great. It's quite big. Don't let anyone tell you I did not have to trim or cut any of the bumper shroud. I bought it used. I'm trying to get a good shot for you guys. So you can see there right in the middle, I made my own brackets for it because it is quite big. That's literally how high it sits. You can see right there, right in the center screen now. Yes, that's how high it sits. So I have not had any heat soak on the racetrack. I'll do about 47 degrees Celsius ITAs, and then I'll cool it down, then come back on. It was like only like mid 35s. It's honestly great. So I love it. It's Mallet Industries, little dress-up kit right here, and this is just from AliExpress. I think I did a video on this as well. These are just caps; they're not full billet versions. Underneath, I also have Mallet Industries crank seal guard when I first got the car, just for extra precautions. There is a VRSF charge pipe, heat wrapped as well to help with the temps, of course. And we have just an Alibaba intake manifold. This is the meth one, so it has the MPT bungs. This is not a port injection one because it's not really accessible ethanol in southern Ontario, if you may or may not know. So, and I put together the kit myself. Stainless steel compression fittings. Here's the elbows, check valves, Amazon, eBay, McMaster car. This is from AliExpress, the check valve, McMaster car distribution block, and just some pipe fittings from Home Depot and what. So this is a 6+1 kit. That means there's 6 injectors. This is from Tuner Nerd, apologize. 250cc, and then the +1 goes down to the charge pipe will be from Snow Meth. It is a 6 gallon per hour, so it's around 375 cc. So we should get a lot of meth flow when we are ready. So asterisk there, because I'll show you why we're not ready. But that's why I believe everything is underneath the engine bay. I'll try to sneak in a shot of how the turbo looks like. I'm just running an Amazon screen guard and an AEM wet bag just for double check. And since it is a bottom mount, I didn't want to suck up any rocks or dirt or nothing like that. So that is why I have that there. Almost forgot the fueling. As you've seen in the previous video before, I have the FX180. Literally bought it off another guy, Perry, from Minnesota. He has a crazy F10 build. Check him out. And as you can see, also the blow-off valve line right there. I bought this, and a month later, all the Dorch 2.5, Spill 200s all started coming out. So, however, like I said, burning pump gas only. That sucker is more than enough. Stock injectors, by the way. Eldor coils from S55 and NGK 97506 spark plugs. I only changed it on because I did have spark backing out and spark blowout when I was tuning the Big Boost kit. But normally I would run the 97968. With the stock heat range, they last longer, but that's what I have to do. Also, Amazon pressure gauge, pressure transducer. I apologize. I'll work our way to the trunk and show you the rest of the meth kit. Well, the rest of it's up with one hand. Here we see the BMS stealth tank and some other wires. It's also a BMS MPT pump with a snow performance, not snow performance, my apologies, a Pro Meth. That's what it is. It's a Pro Meth solenoid. I need a PWM, pulse width modulation, so that's why I have that one. For the controller, it will be the Frostbite V3. I did have some issues with the kit, so especially the control box. So I currently out being warranted. That's when the race tracker was not running that. I was running Boostain and tuning for Boostain. I do have a slight boost leak when I do share that video, so I should be at 20 pounds. It should have been at 26, but it worked nonetheless, so still great. Factory Harman Kardon. We have the 3-way dash cam here. M Performance interior shift boot. Once again, yes, I do need to clean the car, as well as the dry carbon fiber M Performance e-brake. This is also a custom steering wheel, so it does have the shift lights in the screen, a factory airbag, so that's no safety concerns there. Dry carbon fiber with the white M Performance style stitch because I wanted it to match all this, as well as the gloss red Y insert like the F80. So love the steering wheel. Had no concerns. Dry carbon fiber at the top and bottom, and Alcantara or micro suede on the sides. I have the stock 6WA Dash or 6WA Extended because this is the base model or whatnot. And the inside, try to get the glare out you guys' face. It's the screen from AliExpress. So I have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. I'm an Android user, so I use Android Auto quite frequently, and it works great. Only issue is the backup camera, but I'm going to run the separate backup camera, so I should have no issues there. Factory black seats. I also have the diamond stitch mats, and I just got an eBay bracket and then I think safety first, or I can't remember, but it's a universal bracket for extinguisher. Once you start playing with fuel systems, I believe it's necessary. For the clutch and flywheel, it's a spec single mass steel flywheel. I got from my a part sourcer here locally. Got a better price on it for me, and then I got it from Parts Avatar. Was a Luke, a Luck, what do you want to call it, 550i clutch. Took some hard shifts over this past weekend when I went racing, so it 100% works. Logs used to guesstimate me on 94 pump gas at 600 torque, 600 horsepower at the crank. Estimation, not bragging. So it holds up. It holds up personally, I think. So that I believe is the build. So I believe that is the build. As perfectly, we try to wrap it up. I'll get some shots once I get it up back on the street again, maybe at night, because I do got to do some work in the garage. Especially the kids are starting to play now. It's cooling down in the evening. I don't know if you hear the whistle in the background, but I do. So regardless, thank you everyone for joining me. It's honestly been a great adventure with the car, and hopefully I could continue to show more cool clips about the car and prove the N55 gang strong. So thank you everyone. If you guys are not subscribed around here, you know what to do. Hit the bell so you don't miss a notification, and can't wait to see you all on the next one.